Well, good evening, folks, and welcome to Let's Play Shining Soul 2. Let's play. Now, this is our weapon shop. Here we can buy both melee weapons and spells, neither of none of which we will bother with, since they are all pretty basic and have absolutely no special elemental attributes to them. We can find better ones at the dungeons, and we shall do just that. Now, this shop over here is the armor shop. That's right. You guessed correctly. And here we have the same kind of thing as with the previous shop. Only sells pretty basic items, and we can find better ones at the dungeons, and we will do just that. The better items at these shops cost ridiculous amounts of money, and we can get them for free at the dungeons. So it's a pretty obvious deal. Okay, so the next shop over to the right here is the smith or the fusionist or whatever he is. Don't really know, but you put items here, specific items to be exact, such as the dragon scale, the orichalcon, or the dark matter, and you put 3 of them over there, and you give the guy X amount of money, depending on how much you have, and this guy comes up with an item for you. Now, you can decide the amount of money you want to give, and I suggest you give as much as possible, since it guarantees better results. If you're scroungy, you will probably end up with a crappy item. Now, we are moving on. If the keyboard will let me here. Good, awesome, okay. We're moving along. With this red carpet, we shall end up at the castle courtyard. Now here you see a kid running around. He is not of any use to us at the moment, but eventually he will drop a ring, and we do want that. Now, this kid over here tells us about this fire, and one other nice little function in the game. As you take damage from certain types of attacks, eventually your resistance against them will increase, such as if you get burned a lot, your fire resistance will go up. Now, this is a function I like. It's a nice little detail to the game. Now, that if you're wondering about that old guy over there to the left, well, he doesn't have freedom. He doesn't have really much to say, and he doesn't drop items as far as I know. So we'll have nothing to do with him. Now, as we'll just get over the conversation with this kid, we can move on to our next dungeon. And our next dungeon will be the Goblin Fort. Now, a relatively easy dungeon, filled with goblins, as you might guess. So let's go. Here is our world map. You can see the castle, the Colosseum, and the fort. We'll go to the Colosseum a bit later, but for now, let's go to the dungeon. Well, not a dungeon as much as it is a fort. Now, here we get some dialogue with these goblins, which I'm not gonna bother voice acting, since I pretty much suck at voice acting. So I'm not gonna do that. You cannot make me, and screw you all. Okay. So, very hungry goblins, it would seem. And we could go and interrupt this conversation here, but we're gonna let them talk it out for a while here. And we shall move on and interrupt them. Now, as you can see, they are of different color. Now, usually, the color difference here means the yellow ones are the weaker ones, and the blue ones are slightly stronger and more durable, if you will. The yellow ones have approximately 45 hit points. Can't remember what the blue ones have. They're slightly tougher. Now, we encounter some blue blobs, which we take care of relatively easy. Now, didn't some other game have blue blobs in it? I think it was Dragon Quest or something. Well, doesn't affect our gameplay here. we made some more of these goblins, which we will make short work of with our metal ball here. And here is another new thing. It's a monster well, basically a well that spawns monsters, usually blobs, and usually 3 of them. Now here is a crate which has, if I could just hit it, has absolutely nothing in it. What a bummer. Okay, we'll just do a quick heal here and we'll move on. Okay, here is a door. We'll just smash it to pieces. We're a strong little bugger anyway. Okay, now we go with a little Spartan tactic here and lead them to a narrow doorway here, as we can smash them with our ball and chain here. Some more blue blobs. Not much of a challenge actually, and well, consequently you don't get much EXP out of those. Another door, and here we have another new enemy, an orc or ogre or whatever he's supposed to be. Does quite a lot of damage if you let him hit you, but however he is quite easily avoidable. Now another chest. Smash that open and we get a wooden staff that is once again of no use to us. Now we'll just clear these blobs here, which give us absolutely nothing in return except an insignificant amount of EXP. However, that doesn't matter. We'll move on to the next area here, which is, yeah, first a quick heal though. And let's move on. And after the black screen, we end up in this one. Has some sort of... Is this supposed to be a tombstone or something? Don't know, don't care. Anyway, some more goblins. We shall whack for their goblinness, since goblins are always inherently evil. Yes. Only good goblin is a dead goblin. Now, here we take care of some weird dog-like creatures. I don't know if they're supposed to be gnolls or something. They have a name, and no, I haven't bothered to check them from in the bestiary. But yeah, I'm just lazy like that. Yeah, we don't care about these enemies. We just care about whacking them with our metal ball. Yes. Screw the minorities, says the priestess. Disclaimer: do not screw the minorities. I do not promote any sort of violence towards minorities. Here we have that taken care of. Okay, now, some green blobs. Now, another function of the color of the enemies here is to signify their elemental alignment. Now, can I remember green ones? I actually can't remember which ones are poison ones. Are they the green blobs or the purple ones? But you know, if you rate them by their strength, the blue ones are the weakest. The green ones come after that, and then comes the purple ones. The purple ones being the toughest. There, and let's proceed to whack this one into oblivion. Okay, we found a healing drop, which is a healing item. It recovers 50 hit points if I remember correctly, and I think I do. Now, we'll take care of some more of these goblins here. Like that. And as they get stuck in that doorway, the AI kind of sucks like that. And we take care of these with very little effort. Now some more gnolls here wish to impede our advances. Now we cannot have that, and we shall take care of them. Whack them with our metal ball, which is about the same size as our freaking head. How this little girl can throw it around with such force is kind of beyond me, but hey, who am I to question video game logic here? Now let's whack this one. And another monster well, and a box containing thin air. Absolutely nothing. Well, never mind that. We shall proceed tapping the A button and taking care of this monster well here. Ooh, that is nice. Rallying scroll. Now, we shall take a look at the function of the rallying scroll later, as we first heal ourselves and continue to whack these guys into oblivion and kingdom come and Hellion or whatever place there is that where goblins go after they take a beating. With a metal ball to the face. Ooh, oh damn, we missed that item there, but never fear. We'll see you in the next part. This has been Let's Play Shining Soul 3. I am Eba, and see you next LP.